Hello, and welcome back to Surfing Adversity with Antaeus. I am your host, Antaeus Dalsinos, and for episode 4 of Surfing Adversity, I'm going to talk to you about manifesting happiness. Manifesting, that is, attracting specific things and occurrences into our life, happens naturally. It can happen purposefully or accidentally through our thinking, but we all manifest things into our lives. Both conscious and unconscious manifestation can emerge through thought, focus, intention, or simply our mindset. We manifest what we set our mind on, our expectations. To compare karma to manifesting, we could simply say karma is commanded by our actions, whereas manifesting is initiated by our thoughts. Manifesting is not like making out a wish list. The most important and fundamental basis for manifesting happiness is recognizing that our thoughts create our reality. Unfortunately, most of what people manifest in life is done unconsciously as a result of their own conditioning and mindset. In other words, the way they see life dictates the way their life plays out. You cannot manifest a peaceful, happy life without thinking peaceful, happy thoughts. Thinking about what is wrong or what should be different will only keep your mind stuck and secure your path in what is wrong and what should be different. However, seeking out and giving attention to all of the little blessings and simple miracles of life will open your mind to manifesting your own happiness. We move through each day guided by our own expectations. A kind of tunnel vision, unconsciously seeking out and targeting our own preconceived notions, secretly intending to verify our own expectations, overlooking the beauty and possibility slipping past us in our peripheral vision. Our ego mind thrives on finding consistency with its own expectations. If it cannot find consistency, our ego mind will manufacture consistency. So don't believe everything you think. We may think we know what to expect from much of each day and each moment as it is passing, but we must remain open to recognizing the beauty, peace, and joy tucked away in the folds of time, outside of the tunnel vision of our expectations. Do not allow expectations to overshadow the potential for happiness available throughout each day as it comes. Each moment of our life offers its own unique opportunity for joy or simply the experience of life. Do not look forward past these moments into your own expectations. Do not look backward into your own resentment of past occurrences or that which you failed to appreciate in the past. Looking forward into expectations for the future or backward to judgments of the past is how the joy of the present moment is squandered. Going with the flow requires the discipline to avoid falling into the habit of tying yourself to, or becoming absorbed in, the expectations and judgments of the ego mind. Attachment to outcome will prevent any chance of going with the flow. Now, going with the flow is not simply the carelessness of someone coasting through life footloose and fancy-free without any concerns or troubles. Instead, going with the flow is the discipline of someone breezing through life, soaring above the waves of distress, without the ties of emotional attachment to their own expectations weighing them down. We can move lightly through life, not getting pulled down by the weight of our own expectations or the gravity of our own attachments, desires, and judgments, floating above the turbulent waves on the wings of acceptance, gratitude, and faith, or trust. The ego mind's judgments of right and wrong clips the wings of our own divine spirit. It weighs us down so that we must drag ourselves heavily through the experience of life. However, faith in the wisdom of life, or trust that our course in life has a divine purpose, overrides the judgments of the ego mind. There is a difference between thought and intention. Our mind is usually saturated with thoughts. Many of our thoughts lead nowhere, but some thoughts can actually lead us astray. These thoughts are not only a waste of our mind's power, but they can be detrimental to our own happiness in life. Any thoughts rooted in attachment, desire, or judgment are restricting our own happiness. Any thoughts looking toward expectations or looking back on disappointments, frustrations, or regrets are distractions, redirecting us away from manifesting our own happiness. Intention, on the other hand, is like the spark of creation. Intention is a direct path to manifestation. Intend on being happy. We all have and will continue to have challenges and adversity in life. Hopefully that never changes, because without the color of adversity, our life could never be a spectacular experience. I remember watching Bob Ross create wonderful paintings on his 30-minute PBS shows. During one episode, he mentioned something which I believe not only applies to paintings, but also to life. He said, "You need contrast. If you have a light color against a light color, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, again, nothing." So challenges, adversity, and contrast should be understood as valuable aspects of what makes life an amazing adventure. The color which creates a spectacular rainbow. Without adversity, we would be destined to paint our rainbow with a stick of charcoal. It could be beautifully drawn, but the depth of color would be lost, and so it could never be fully appreciated. What we need to develop is our ability to recognize the difference between the truth of our life and our mental construct of our life. That is to say, the difference between our connection to our higher self and our connection to our judgments and expectations, which is our connection to our conceptual reality and our conceptual identity. Our ego mind paints its own picture or creates its own movie of our life based on judgments and expectations, which people often confuse to be fact or the truth rather than simply a dramatization. It's strange, people can watch TV or a movie or read a book of fiction and mentally recognize that it is fictitious, make-believe, or an interpretation, embellishment, or dramatization. But this is exactly what our own mental construct of life is, an interpretation, judgment, dramatization, and often an embellishment of our own life. Again, don't believe everything you think. Happiness is not about never being subjected to challenges or heartbreak. Happiness comes from understanding that our ego mind only thinks it knows what should be our true course in life. Happiness is surfing the adversity by trusting in the infallible wisdom of life to always move us forward and continue to provide opportunities for a peaceful, happy life. There are no problems in the world around us. The problems arise when our own mind judges things to be different than they should be. The world is perfect for our needs as it is, full of opportunities for growth and evolution. We cannot set ourselves up to achieve or attain happiness in the future when things go according to our plans. We must learn to accept happiness in the present moment of life, regardless of our circumstances. Keep in mind, our own happiness can be received or rejected by a single thought or feeling put forth by our ego mind. In my most recent book, Happy Now and Always, I wrote a chapter called Manifesting Happiness. I concluded the chapter with the following words: "Do not waste your life wishing for situations to turn around or hoping for people and circumstances to change. Focus your attention on appreciating, valuing, and being thankful for the many good things in life. If you have a hard time recognizing the good things in life, that is just your ego mind trying to exert control. Override the ego mind, embrace life, count your blessings, and be at peace." Shifting your mindset to one of peace, contentment, and happiness is the pathway to manifesting happiness. In short, being happy is the key to manifesting happiness. Well, that's all for today. Please feel free to contact me through my website, peacefulhappy.life, if you are struggling or even if you are not. None of us need to go through this alone. Until we meet again, have faith and enjoy the whole journey while surfing the adversity. Bye for now.